Another powerful aspect of sleep is the effect it has on our DNA. So at the end of the helix on our DNA, we have something called a telomere, which is almost like if you think about the aglet on the end of the shoelace, right? And it's kind of the best predictor of longevity that we have. So when you're not sleeping, what they found is that it shortens the telomere. And once that telomere is gone, your DNA unravels and then it's a wrap, right? There's no more you in this realm. You're done with that. So being mal-rested, as I like to call it, is actually cutting your life short. So yes, I know when we have business and we're hustling and we're grinding and we're doing all this work, yes, it's like, wow, I can't sleep. But if we continue doing that, we're not going to see the benefit of all that hard work for the long term, right? We're making ourselves sick. This is where you recover, your immune gets revamped, your immune system gets revamped and strengthened. We're supposed to get strengthened, right? So, well, I couldn't say strengthened, right? So it's super, super important for us to get that, because we're literally killing ourselves. When I look back, I'm like, oh my goodness, I was killing myself when I was back in my 20s. I used to get no sleep. I had sleep issues. It was horrible. I'm looking back at it now, like what did I do with that? But there is another way that you can lengthen your telomeres. What telomerase is an enzyme that actually reverses that. There's some activities that you can do with that. So stay tuned, because I'll share some of that too, besides sleeping better. All right. So those are some things that we can do for sleep. And we want to think about it. I cannot credit where I got this from. It was from a doctor, but she stated if sleep was not necessary, it would be evolution's greatest mistake, right? So you think about it. We can't do anything when we're sleeping. We can't cook, we can't run, we can't fight, we can't have sex, we can't do any of those things. So we are very, very vulnerable during our sleep state. And if we know anything about the brain and the body, it's made to protect us. So why would it put us in a vulnerable state, in such a vulnerable state? Because it's so important. So we seem to be getting away from sleep and away from nature.